Okay, so now maybe I won't get hit with copyright. Welcome back to day 3, Strange Horticulture. Learned a little bit in day 2. Looks like we've got a bit of an enemy. We're going to see how that progresses. Maybe we can stop being so nice to him. I don't know. Pick a card. North of Hawkshead, east of Lowick, west of Rustland, south of Crinkle Crags. The book both fascinated and terrified her in an equal measure, and after studying it for some time, she reached a decision. She would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. Is there a book here? I already forgot where the location was, so let's do some detective work. Day 3, Sunday. Open you back up. Kitty, kitty. Hello. Alright. So, north of Hawkshead. Where's Hawkshead? Ooh, where are we? There you are. North of Hawkshead, east of Lowick. So we are east of east of Lowick. East of Lowick, north of Hawkshead. So it's just north of Hawkshead, west of Rustland. Where's Rustland? Am I blocking it? No. These locations. West of Rustland. Okay, so in between these two, north of Hawkshead, south of Crinkle Crags. Okay, so it's one of these two then? Probably this one? If it's east of Lowick, it's going to be that one, right? Let's see. My eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing at the edge of a field. His mind is broken, seemingly beyond repair. Vacant eyes fixate on nothing. A whisper of an expression as my gaze sweeps past his face, but only a whisper. He raises his arm, points. I follow his outstretched finger, and am surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there, hidden from view. 2 plants. What do we got? Oh. Very nice. What are you? Bright red flowers grow at the end of thin stems. Dark blue flowers. Smells like rhubarb. Very cool. I still don't know what this is. Maybe I'll learn about that later. Still don't know what this is for, but that's okay. First up, Wilbur Miller. I don't think we've seen you. I'm looking for a plant. Lady of what's it? Something or other. I'm no green-eyed trayer, that's for sure. My mind isn't at all what it used to be. The one that's supposed to help with mental decline. Lady of Summer. Which one did that look like? The 2 stamens. Yes. We didn't determine that one yet, did we? Because would it not be you? Is that the dark flower that we could come up with? The game considers it a bright flower. Let's see if it's this one, because I think that's our only shot. Yes. The dark flower. Fennet. Chewing the tough root of this plant is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. Hey. Long, soft leaves. Let me know when you find that. I could definitely use it. Mailman. They're saying the art has been killed. I know a lot of people don't trust that sisterhood, but it seemed to me the art always looked out for the less fortunate. I think we're in the middle of handling that. The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it. But if you're determined to explore Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plant up your sleeve that can keep you warm should the weather turn against you. Amos. We don't have anything to explore right now. Who's next? Norman. This plant is cursed. It has brought me nothing but sorrow. Please take it. I want nothing more to do with it. What is it? Looks a lot like that other mushroom we got in the cave. What does it do? A mushroom-like plant with red warts. I don't think we have anything in the description for that. No. It's okay. Thank you for the plant. Who's next? Simone. The kitty. Yes. It's a good cat. He hasn't been nibbling the plants again. I have a favor. You owe me for the hours I spent digging out the information on those plants. You're the librarian, of course. I've been burning the midnight oil again and could use some common trouse, and I know where to find it. Let's go exploring. According to Grayson's herbology, it grows in abundance on red pike. I'll come by the day after tomorrow to collect it. I have business in Seberg in the meantime. Grows in abundance on red pike. Take this. Okay. The common trouse. Despite being described as common, the trouse can in fact be quite tricky to find. However, it is known to grow in abundance on the slopes of red pike. Nobody knows why. Its leaves have been used for centuries as a balm against eye strain. All right. Red pike. Hearing a lot about that. Red pike? Am I just going directly to it? Or should I be around there somewhere? I enjoy a pleasant stroll up the fell. The going is easy, the weather agreeable, and the views majestic. I do not have to look hard to find what I'm after. Common trouse. Is that right? Is that what it is? Sparse leaves, no flower. It's okay. Who's next? Verona. When you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft anyway, it doesn't hurt to put on a bit of a show every now and then. Let the punters know what I'm capable of, sort of thing. I like your style. Long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad, and the little bugger called my bluff. Okay. Don't look at me like that. You know what little boys are like. Fair. I can assure you he deserves to be turned into a toad. I'm going to take your word for it, but I have no part in this. Anyway, I think a little display is needed to discourage this sort of behavior in the future. Have you got any shimmer lung? I think so. I have no idea which one it is, but is it not in here? Oh, we've got more. Which one were you? Oh. Burns very brightly and noisily. Oh yes, the screaming thing. Flowers go wrapped in large ridged leaves. Yeah, we used that yesterday, right? It was you. Book entry. Produces a red candlewood, a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manners of afflictions of the mind. Okay, I will be sure to forget which one you are in the future. I think we're blasting through this day. Who do we got? Sorry if I'm shouting, I'm a little hard of hearing. Well, we've got St. John's wort for you. Looking for a plant that can supposedly help me hear better, but I've forgotten what it's called. It's called St. John's wort. Was it not? It was this one. Poppy, not wart. That's a medicine, isn't it? For depression? Either way, I think we can fit day 4 into this. Let's go ahead. Day 3 was very fast. I feel like we got through that in no time. Oh, there's a piece off of it. Time passed, a year and then another. The book remained hidden, but out of sight did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, what she brooded over when she did her chores, what she pictured when she dreamed. That doesn't sound very helpful at all. There's an X on it, though. Day 4, Monday. We all love those, don't we? What is that supposed to help me in any capacity? Do you fit somewhere? Do I hold on to you for late? Maybe that's the water. That fits perfectly. We're going there. That was absolutely by chance. I just happened to move it over. Wow. The gentle sound of flowing water. The sunlight through scattered clouds, a reset. I don't care if you thought that was intentional. It absolutely was not. That one's pretty. What were they? Where was it? I've got too many flowers here now. Let's separate the ones I know. Which probably should be more than I'm actually going to move over here, but here we are. You are the lemon dandy. The ones that I don't know I'm going to keep on me. That's the Apis demesis. Was it? How many flowers are out of view if I'm here? So I could, in fact, move you over here, and then we've got a little more space. Won't move around too much. Just enough to kind of help me out. I've got so many flowers now. And I know I'm nowhere near the end. It's going to be plenty more. Who's up? Ruben. Keanu. The fox button was no help, I'm afraid. The sisterhood still refused to speak openly with me. Not that I have the time to pursue it properly. I'm rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found up at the Swinside Stone Circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. Don't suppose you've got anything to help keep my lunch down? I don't know. Bennett. Isn't that a new one? I just hid the book. Lovely. Yeah, you're fine. Okay. Fennett. Of course. The one we just got. Which one has leaves that look like that, though? Is it you? The leaves don't look like that, though. It has long, soft leaves. Smooth, waxy leaves. Looks kind of like you. Leaves are soft. That works. I think I'm going to go with you, but I'm not sure if that's correct. It is! Very cool. Took a chance on that one. The plant that is said... What is that? Witch fig? Witch fig. That's cool. A plant that is said to have many uses, including easing the symptoms of infection, soaking up moisture, and detecting the presence of certain compounds. It's also well liked by butterflies. It has similar leaves to the fever kiss plant, which it's often confused with. Well, I don't think I have either of those. So at least now I won't be confused. Well, that remains to be seen, but... Kitty. What you got? Morning. Verona Green handed me this for you. She seemed in a good mood. What you got? I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on a recent trip to Grisdale Forest, just northeast of Rusland. It was like nothing I've ever seen before. I would have brought it back with me if the Sisterhood had given me a moment alone, but they seem overly protected lately. Sounds about right. So, recent trip to Grisdale Forest, just northeast of Rusland. Let's check it out. Northeast of Rusland. Grisdale Forest. Okay. Just anywhere in there? Was there anything specifically? Maybe in the forest just northeast. So maybe here? Let's go catty corner. Boom. From the moment I step off the road, I can't shake the feeling I'm being watched. Suddenly I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks and holding short elm bows. Nobody may wander freely throughout the forest by order of the Arda, says the leader of the trio. I turn to walk back, but then again, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. Mellow glow. You glow. Is that you? Do I have a description for it? Whoa. Okay. Sharp thorns. It can allow a person to pass unnoticed. That's interesting. Sharp thorns. How many of you have sharp thorns? You do. Why am I grabbing everything? Okay, you relax. Go away. You come back. We're gonna use you. With the help of the mellow glow, I walk right past the sisters without them paying me any heed. Chuckling to myself, I collect the plant that Verona talked about and make my leave. Cabelia. Believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who can afford it place wreaths made from it at the graves of their loved ones. Cabelia flowers almost always contain 6 petals. Finding a 7-petaled flower is considered to bring good fortune. Well, that's good. That'll probably come up later. Oh. It's a bulb. It's weird looking. The bulb is quite firm and turquoise in color. The orange fruits have no noticeable odor. Interesting. Faye Swift. I am afraid. The camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it, but the visions are as strong as ever. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. Oh. She screams at me, but I do not know why, and behind her, That presence is always there, dark and dreadful. I don't know what to do. Very loud cars drive by. The dreams feel like a warning that I don't understand, a mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Some part of me wants to stare down that abyss, but I'm afraid. Aguria or Candlewood? Is this a morality choice? What is Aguria? When burned, can enhance psychic abilities, strengthen the clarity of visions, and Candlewood provides a shielding effect. What exactly did she want? Like a warning I don't understand. Wants to stare down the abyss, but I'm afraid. Seems like the Aguria would help you go further, and the Candlewood would help you mentally. Let's try the Aguria. See what that does. Light blue flowers. Is it you or is it a different one? I think it's that one. Yeah, let's try that. Worryless is an aptly named plant. Inhaling the smell of the flowers is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. Can I label things now? A little off topic, but... Oh, this again. I'm gonna have to figure this out at some point. Can I not? Okay, because you... I can. Fantastic. The color specificity. Let's just to keep it yellow. Okay. You. Not St. John's wort. St. John's poppy. You. And you were called something specifically, but just because that guy called it... What was it? Candy root, right? Yeah. Medicinal properties. Maybe I should do the medical ones purple. But I guess that would be considered medical, but that's fine. You're the wandering butte, right. Okay. That'll help me out tremendously. I know there's others that I just did. Lady of Summer, that was you, right? What do you do? An attractive flower, ornamental plant, aids with... we'll do purple, that's fine. You were what again? Yep, yes, okay. I already forgot. If only there was a plant here that could help with memory issues. Alright. We'll continue for now. Who's next? Margaret Elsbeth? We don't come to Undermere often, but I heard about your shop and I said to Francis, we simply must pay a visit. It's a wonderful breath of life in an otherwise dreary town. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him the trip would do him good, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. Shame about this awful weather, though. Yeah, it's persistent. This day 4 now? You must come to Sizer. We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. Sounds good. I'm sure they'll be of interest to a horticulturalist such as yourself. Oh, go on. You are cordially invited to the castle. Well, thank you. Can I just go there now? Wrong castle. Where are you? It didn't. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. Let's check it out. Greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elsbeth herself. She's very talkative, has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer. She takes me on the tour of the gardens. You must take a sample of this back with you. Pointing at a plant I do not recognize, but before I can stop, she's already whisked me on to the next. And this one too, she says. I'm exhausted. I don't have time to make a thorough study. Nevertheless, I'm able to find an interesting entry that I note down. Don't forget these, she cries as I make to leave. She thrusts the plants from the gardens into my hands, and I thank her warmly. Ooh, TLDR. Those are interesting. Fever Kiss. We read about that. Red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. New plants. What is this one? Leaves seem to have a mind of their own. I don't know what that means. I'll take your word for it. Philip Shaw. Mushroom. Red spores. Moves in the dark. Here you go. Bye-bye. I'm aware of that. We knew that one. Next! They're saying Black Comb is haunted now. Is it? Can I go there? Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all, and then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. Either way, there's something evil in them hills, and I'm not taking any chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man up in Swineside. Some stinking Mount Cap. 1 second. What is that? Sunset? What? Sunset Mount Cap? Where is that? Is it a name on there somewhere? I don't know what you're looking for. I'm gonna need a hint on this one. I don't know where that is. Black Comb is haunted. Look back through my letters to a new map location. Did I find you? If you are determined to explore Great Gable. Did I just leave that? I just put it away and didn't even consider. Great Gable, where's that? I might have to leave the store for a second and come back if that's okay. Great Gable. You. Let's leave this kind lady. Several hours of arduous hiking. I am still some distance from the summit, freezing cold, ready to head home. Should do the sensible thing, turn back down. Unless... Brimlock. Which one was Brimlock? Did I hide my book again? Sure did. Hypothermia, of course. The weaves are waxy and tough. Were you waxy leaves? Yes. If you're the right one, you're getting a label. Oops. Yes. Brimlock. Sunset Mount Cap. Of course. I have it now. Cool. So let's get Brimlock. You're good to go. Cool. Now, hey. Very cool. More space to take up. So you needed Sunset Mount Cap. You called it Stinking? Was it this one? I think that's the only other mushroom that I have. Sunset Mount Cap? Domed caps, called Stinking. Mildly toxic and should not be eaten. Okay, what are you doing? I think it's this one. No, 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 no. Not you. You. What is happening with my mouse today? Okay. Sunset Mount Cap. Henchuck. The fruit of the henchuck can have startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but in larger amounts, it's known to cause severe amnesia. Okay. Give it a striped appearance. When cut open, outer layer hardens, turns blue-green. It's ready to harvest. Cool. So Sunset Mount Cap was you. Let me grab everything I can see again. You. Supposed to be using these colors to help me identify easier, but I think as long as I can see them, it'll be okay. Well, it looks like day 3 and 4 are done, and we're going to leave it there. Stick along with me and we'll see what happens on day 5, maybe even day 6. Who knows? We'll see. Bye.